what we want to convey to people or rather give more information about course structure, course curriculum, if you talk a little more about your university and how was your journey has been basically. Introduction that you are Anuj Chavan from Sancheti College of Pune and studied your BPT, that is Bachelors of Physiotherapy, and now you are studying your in the UK. So you only talk about your university and then come to the course structure. In the end, when you are passing out from that particular university, then you are specialized with what? So over to you.
Talking about my university, that's Leeds Beckett University. It's a pretty good and renowned university in the UK. And their course is actually one thing Leeds Beckett stands apart from every other university is that it provides certification from the FA. The FA, the Football Association, is the highest association in the UK for football, and it handles all the Premier League and everything. So it gives that certification, a course from FA. University is very good. The professors are good. They are very knowledgeable. One thing is common with every university, not just Leeds Beckett, that you have to, go after the professors to get more knowledge. They would, and modules. There are like 6 modules overall, and the 7th one is your dissertation, which carries 60% of your overall grade. And I have done sports medicine. So there are 2 courses. One is sports therapy and the other is sports medicine. So its positive part of sports therapy is that you get to do a 200-hour of practical placement. So that is sports medicine, is that you get a certification from the FA that you can work pitch side. That you can work pitch side for every football game, for every FA football.
The plus point, because people are crazy for this game. Those were really crazy.
Yes. And all the other universities, even they provide first aid or qualification, but it's not from FA. The FA qualification, it's called ITMIF qualification. 95% of all jobs, they ask you whether you have ITMIF from FA or not. So it's that, and that's one part. But then in sports medicine, you don't get to do that 200 hours of placement. So it's that distinction you have to make up your mind what you have to do.
Yeah, of course, true. I think FA makes a lot of sense because that ITMIF is going to open the doors for you rather than 100 hours of your practical experience.
Yeah, that's what. And 70% of and sports medicine covers every aspect of sports, talking about biomechanics to epidemiology, starting from epidemiology to biomechanics and then coming to rehab and also clinical decision making, because then further down the line you have the potential to head a medical department with the football. Assignments, talking about assignments, then there are usually assignments, there are no exams. Either a written assignment about 3,000 4,000 words for almost every module, or Beckett has the most advanced facility in the UK. So talking about force plates and the running tracks, they have an internal running track where they can control almost every aspect of running, say inclination or temperature or everything. So it's pretty renowned for that, and people from almost all over the UK, they come for rehabilitation in Leeds Beckett because they have their own clinic. You don't get to work, it's obvious, but it's you get to communicate with them and all.
Wow, people are not even aware about this golden opportunity. So so the way you mentioned right now, Anuj, about this running track, would you want to mention few more things which are actually there at the campus for sports physiotherapist?
So there are a lot of equipments that you get to work on. For example, there's a gait lab. So there are very few gait labs all over UK, and there are multiple cameras on that in that lab, and you do a gait analysis of your colleague and all. Obviously later down the line, once you get HCPC and everything, if university allows you can be a research assistant with them and you can do it on patients. So it's like that. So that gait analysis, that running track, plus they give practical demonstrations as well as you get to do practicals, but only on your colleagues, which is obvious in UK. Every other university only allows you to work on your colleagues. If you're interested in sports medicine, you're also interested in playing sports.
Yes, exactly.
You play sports, and so you're allowed to access all these.
What all sports activities are there? What all things are there at the campus?
Starting from swimming, table tennis, lawn tennis, majorly focused on athletics, running and everything, 100 meters, basketball.
Any facilities like breakfast facilities, what you would talk about, cafeterias?
So yeah, there are a couple of cafes in both. So there are two campuses, one in the city and one in Headingley.
Okay.
Both campuses have two cafes, and they're good. They're pretty much open till 6 in the evening. You have library access 24/7.
Okay.
And yes, the food is also good. Even I used to have food in my cafe.
Okay.
Or whenever I
Reasonable
had
that you can
modules
manage
and all.
with your own money.
Yeah, it's reasonable. It's not that expensive. And
How, Anuj, would you want to talk about, say for example, now it's a 1-year course, how they are कैसे part किया हुआ है? I think like first
So, yes.
second time, then dissertation. Would you want to talk about that with credit?
Yes, exactly that part. They have divided into Sem 1, Sem 2, and then dissertation period.
Correct.
Your Sem 1 starts as soon as you come and you start with your modules. Your Sem 1 is started, and then you have your exams either in December end or usually in January first, second week. So in December, you get a good Christmas break starting from 20th December, say till 2nd of Jan. So you
Okay.
have those 12 days. So for them, it's Christmas vacation. For
Yeah.
us, it's studying for us our assignment, which is
Correct.
obvious. So you have your assignments in second week of January. You just study 3 modules for
Okay.
the first sem,
Okay.
and then the other sem, you then after submitting your assignments and all, you'll get a break for about 10-15 periods. You can
Correct.
live and all, and then you get back to your second sem, which has 3 modules again, and then you have your exams in April end or May first week.
ठीक है.
So yeah, so it's either an assignment or usually it's also an interview or presentation. In the second sem, they usually try to include more ways of grading you and all. It's not just written assignments.
Okay.
So, and yeah, after that you'll get your results in June something. But after submitting your assignments for Sem 2, you'll get a break for 10-15 days, and again you'll start your research module. You'll have lectures for that for like 1.5 months.
ठीक है.
About 6 weeks you'll have lectures for that, and then you are on your own to complete your dissertation. You get your guidance from your mentor till mid of August.
Okay.
And end of August is your submission. So till mid of August, you can book your individual sessions with your mentor and do everything. You do have lectures also. So you have also they have that website, and you'll have the access to that website. So you can access almost every lecture from So that is a
If you
plus
have
point.
missed.
Every lecture, every learning material, everything.
Okay.
Even if you miss, if you're back in India, if you go to visit or do something like that, you'll get everything.
अच्छा.
On your
Student को do you think, Anuj, कुछ ऐसे अलग करना चाहिए where you are in the eyes of your teachers and you are getting more exposures from them, something that sort? Have you marked any observe?
Yes, so try to have a personal contact with the professor every time you maybe attend a lecture or meet outside. And one thing I've seen in UK, even if you meet them, even if you see them while going past each other, you say hello and you say good morning, how are you and all. So try to do those things. Second, try following everyone on LinkedIn. Try following what they are posting. They're very active on LinkedIn.
Networking.
And you'll get to know once you are near to complete your course. All these professors post job opportunities on LinkedIn. So yeah, whenever you get a doubt, keep on emailing them. They are very chill, or they are very okay with you emailing them any doubt. Yeah, personal calls are not allowed, which is obvious, but
Correct.
yeah, you should email them and
Support, like when you are in a different country and when you are not known to that teacher, it's such a great thing that whatever doubts you have, you can still email them and you get your answer.
yeah. They'll always answer your emails in like less than 24 hours.
You should prepare. क्या करना चाहिए? काय केलं पाहिजे की you can get into that league where you are getting your part-time job, or probably they'll tomorrow absorb you if your performance is good. So what one should do? How to prepare for that?
So there are two aspects. Once you come here, either you have to do part-time job to sustain yourself, which you should not, keep on continuing to. And the other part is focus on your career and do part-time job based on your career. So one thing I'll advise and tell everyone to do is, as soon as you get your certificate of bachelor's back in India, you should apply for HCPC, because it takes a lot of time. You can apply with your bachelor's degree. I applied in November 2024 and I got it in July 2025. Now around 3-4
That's what
months.
we always force our students कि यार करके रखो, waste तो नहीं जाने वाला है. Max you just have to pay for some fees.
Yeah, that's what it renews LinkedIn. Look out for local clinics, local football clubs. Actually, local football clubs, they're always willing to, hire you, or they're always searching for match side cover. There are a lot of matches happening over the weekend, and including Tuesdays and Wednesdays all over UK. So, and there are a lot of teams, say about 250, 300 teams all over UK. In Leeds itself, there might be
that's more than
40 to
enough.
80. Yeah, that's more than enough. And sometimes they have their casual physios, but even they are not available to do work, so they are finding locum to do it. So you should do it, and you can easily put it in your CV. You get a plus point for that because you have worked in UK.
Correct.
So that you should not, hamper your career and studies because of your part-time. I've seen people who, miss lectures and all. They're not getting passed and all. So you should not,
people to basically balance.
Yeah,
but they have given you those 20 hours a week or other whatever, or 4 hours a day, and you have to balance your studies as well as your
studies as well.
People are saying UK is crowded. You got a part-time job in your own field, physio, and I'm sure they will, based on your performance, they're going to absorb you and give you a full-time job as well. If there are jobs, right? Why people are saying that UK is challenging? I can understand there is a pressure. Many people are choosing UK. They opt for UK as a master's degree option. But how will you correct that? The statement.
So the thing is, in UK, you can say it's crowded, but it's crowded for all other fields except for healthcare.
Yes.
I have not seen anyone struggle for more than couple of years to get a job in healthcare. And there is always a demand in healthcare because the NHS over here, they can't provide everyone with timely treatments. Correct. So all the local people over here, what they do is they set up their own clinic. So there are a lot of private clinics because the government is not fulfilling everyone's healthcare needs. So there are a lot of private clinics which provide you jobs for that matter. And not pretty sure, but I'm pretty sure about healthcare that there are opportunities and people do get, like, I came with 3 of my friends. Every one of us are working right now. As a physiotherapist, including Prathamesh, Nandini, Rashi, and I'm working. Only I'm working part-time. They're all working full-time.
See, there are influencers on social media influencing in a wrong way. They're talking about A, but people are thinking that they're also talking about B, C, D, E, F, G. But as you correctly said, other probably sectors have been probably got disturbed, have got hampered because of crowd, but healthcare opportunities are always there in the UK. You are very much correct. Seriously. And how will you talk about safety in the UK for international students?
Safety as such, talking just about Leeds, it's pretty safe. It's nothing like I've had female friends, walk around the city at 1 or 2 a.m. in the night. It's very safe. Honestly, even Ubers are very safe. So I would suggest every student who's coming here to, start living in a student accommodation rather than getting a house themselves, because in a student accommodation you are pretty much safe. You get to know things because you have gated security, everything, almost every facility. And later on, when you get to know things, you can find a cheaper house or something like that.
Yes. So this is very important that you've given a message about safety. So we have already covered about structure, university, as in course structure, university, and how to find job, how great availability healthcare sector has in the UK, and now about safety. Anything else that you would want to mention for upcoming students when it comes to physiotherapy especially, and in the country like UK? Any message that you would want to give?
Do your HCPC as soon as possible. Because that hampered my career. Not my career, I would not say like that, but that delayed everything.
Do your HCPC. करो तो यार जल्दी part times मिलेंगे.
Do your HCPC as soon as possible. And second, don't be too engrossed in retail jobs and other jobs which are paying you, because then you will already feel that you are out of touch of physiotherapy because you don't get hands-on training over here. There are a lot of opportunities and practical sessions that happen in the university, but you will feel that you are not, because you're working 9 to 5 for 5-6 days in India, and over here you aren't working that much, so you will think that you have lost touch from physiotherapy. Don't get engrossed into retail. Just focus on physiotherapy and start reading, browsing on PubMed, read about stuff, build your career, do courses, do Pilates or yoga courses over here. They are a very plus point. And
many students basically, or other their friends, their families, their neighbors, they're scaring them. So neighbor शायद information technology के लिए गया होता है, मासी लड़का probably engineering computer science के लिए गया होता है, but वो बेचारा healthcare को डराता है कि देख मैं तो आ गया.
That's what usually happens.
For that guy who's from BPT background, he does not know that there are good opportunity. He or she. Superb. Thank you once again, Anuj. Thank you.
Have a lovely evening. Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you.